Hi everyone, we're rapidly heading towards December, so I thought it was time we had a look at everything that I've made for my autumn wardrobe in 2023. So here goes. You may remember that at the end of summer I decided on my colours for my autumn and winter 2023 wardrobe, and I decided on these colours. I put a snapshot probably as well and put it up here somewhere so you can see them, but they are black, white, grey, beige or tan, dark red, emerald green and cerise, and for the most part I've kept within those colours. I knew that I needed quite a lot of trousers, a lot of tops because I had hardly any at all. In fact, I'm going to put a link up here to a video that I've made as I was going through clothes for autumn and winter from previous years, and I got rid of quite a few things and noticed a few gaps I needed to fill. I knew that I needed long sleeve tops and tops in general because I only had about 4 or 5, and I got rid of a lot of long sleeve tops that didn't fit and no longer really fit for purpose. And I also needed some skirts as well. So let's have a look and see what I actually made as opposed to what I should have planned to have made. So let's have a look at bottoms first of all. I made actually quite a few skirts. Now, yes, I needed trousers, but I also needed some skirts as well. My youngest son had his graduation ceremony in the middle of November, and I needed something really nice to wear for that, and I wore a skirt and a top, and I'll show you how I coordinated those in a moment, but I'll just take you through the bottoms that I made. I made, first of all, a lovely pair of wide-legged urban pants. Pattern is from Pattern Emporium. I made these wide-leg pants, as you can see, they're over the hanger there. They're in black stretch crepe scuba, and they have been a mainstay of my wardrobe this season. They're really comfortable to wear, and I had 2 meters of the scuba crepe. I got these trousers out of the fabric first of all, then realised I had enough for a sleigh all day skirt, also from Pattern Emporium. It has side splits on either side, as you can see here. Again, this has an elasticated waistband rather than a scuba waistband. That has got elastic in it, but I managed to get the skirt and the trousers out of a 2 meter piece of fabric. So each garment cost approximately £5.99, so I think that's really, or £6 each, so I think that's really good value for a pair of handmade trousers and a handmade skirt. Whilst I was on the bargain makes, I made a knee-length pencil skirt out of a piece of black ponte that I'd made a skirt in last year. I'd made a long midi skirt. It was a north cut skirt from Style Art that I made, and I had a piece left, so I made the Rita Ponte skirt, also from Style Art. Really easy. It's just literally 2 pieces, a front and a back, and has, I don't know if you can see, but it has elastic serged on for the waistband there. So again, a really easy make, and it's made out of a remnant piece, so bargain make there as well. The final skirt that I made was another sleigh all day skirt, again from Pattern Emporium, as I've just described, with the 2 side splits. Again, I think it's my preferred style, this one. It's very similar to the Coastal side split skirt that I made in the summer, which I wore to death over the summer. I made this in Grey Marl French Terry from Pound Fabrics, and to go with it I wore this for my son's graduation, and I wore it with a short sleeved top. Oops, you see, they are an absolute exact match colour wise. I wore them together and they really did look like a faux dress. I'll just show the details of the top. It is the Keep It Simple Babe top from, again, Pattern Emporium. It's the crew neck, I think, or high round neck. I made the short sleeves, and again, it's just normal bottom. It's got no fanciness at all. It's just plain and simple, a wardrobe basic. But like I said, with the grey skirt, it does look like a faux dress. So that was a combination that I was really, really pleased with this season. So whilst I'm talking about tops, I'll just show you the others that I made. I made a black, it was from Maria Denmark, it's a free pattern, it's the Kristen top. It has the grown on sleeves, as you can see it. This is one of my substitute patterns for New Look 6217 that I'd found. I did that in black cotton lycra from Tia Knight. And I also made a Sinclair Oasis top in white cotton lycra. It's the same kind of style, slightly different. It's a bit tighter fitting and more fitted. But again, it's got the grown on sleeves and a round neck, whereas the Maria Denmark top has a kind of a more boat neck effect. I've worn this so much. I don't know whether it's because it's the colour or the style, but I absolutely love that top. And I've worn it together with the wide leg urban pants a lot this season, and I feel so dressed up in them and so put together. That's another winning combination for me. Another bargain top that I made out of a piece of fabric I had left over from a dress I made last winter. It's a Keep It Simple Babe top from Pattern Emporium. It's again the high round neck. This time it has long sleeves, and again, no particular details on the bottom. It's just a straight across hem, close fitting top. You may remember I made myself a dress from that last winter. I made the snare dress. This fabric was gifted to me by Tia Knight for their hashtag Made It Myself collaboration. So I used up the extra piece that I had and made a top. I've been wearing that with the Rita Ponte skirt, which again makes a really nice little combination. I feel really smart in it, and it's really easy to wear. At the end of September, Pattern Emporium released a lovely pattern called the Be Mine balloon sleeve top. So I bought the pattern straight away and made it up immediately, which is something I don't usually do. I made mine up in white viscose challis. It's got a wide neck, kind of a drop shoulder. I put ordinary sleeves in for mine rather than balloon sleeves because I'm not a big statement sleeve fan. I used the button loop and the button on the back. I don't know if you can see there. It's a lovely garment, it's a lovely top. I just haven't worn it very much, and I think for me it's not really my aesthetic. It's perhaps a little bit baggy for me. I think I've mentioned this already. It's a little bit baggy for me. I made a size 16, I think, and I could have gone down to a size 12. The Keep It Simple tops that I've made are size 12, and so is the Oasis top. That's also a size 12 in the respective pattern companies' sizings. So I think I could have got away with a size 12 top for the Be Mine top as well. So even though I've put it on for photographs to take for social media, I haven't actually worn it. Maybe in the spring and summer I might wear it with shorts, but for me it hasn't been worn in this season's capsule. I've also been hard at work making a couple of cover-ups myself. First one's knitted. I have showed this, I think, in a previous video. It's a hand knitted cardigan. It has plain sleeves and a lacy front and a lacy back. It's a V-neck. I popped on some pink shell buttons to finish it off. I didn't think when I was knitting this that I love the colour, love the yarn. I was knitting it thinking, am I actually going to wear this? Popped it on and it's so well fitting. It's so nice and snug and it's ever so warm as well. It's knitted in Peyton's Diploma Gold. So yeah, really pleased with that. It fits into my wardrobe nicely because of my colours that I've chosen and does seem to coordinate with everything that I've made. I've been wearing this with this top and it does look really nice together with the black trousers. So yeah, I'm really pleased that I finished this. It took quite a long time to finish off. I was knitting it on and off for about 18 months, I think. So yeah, good addition to my wardrobe. The final cardigan is a new one that nobody's seen before. Well, not this one. I did a pattern test for Sinclair Patterns a couple of weeks ago for their new release, the Rosy cardigan. I made the long sleeved square front version with the button closure. I made it in red cotton lycra from Tia Knight. I made a size 12. I put some photographs up to show you how it looks when I'm wearing it. I absolutely adore that. It fits so nicely and it's just because it's got one button and falls from the neckline. It's got quite a deep neckline. It's best worn with a vest top. So the vest top comes a little bit lower and it's just a nice warm cover up. I've been wearing that with the black wide leg trousers and the black top. That is a real success for my wardrobe. I didn't know whether it was going to be successful when I was making it. Turns out I absolutely love it. I will do a pattern review of that in the coming weeks, but for now, that's my new Rosy cardigan and the final make in my autumn wardrobe. I don't know about you, but I find it really quite difficult when I've got a plan in my head of what I'm going to make or the gaps I need to fill. If I've written a list, I kind of have a bit of difficulty imagining those garments that I want to make. So I did it slightly differently this year and this is actually quite comical. So apologies for my artistic skills because I just don't have any. And I'll show you how I planned the things I was going to make. I drew a little capsule wardrobe on paper. I'll just hold it up. You might not be able to see it because of the light. That's it. I mean, my artistic skills are absolutely dire. It's a piece of paper I had out the printer as well, so that's on top of the printer that I've thrown away. And I just literally drew, I sat one night and drew what I thought I wanted to make in the next couple of months. I've got the two tops here. I've scribbled the bottom short-sleeved, top white or whatever. I've got a few things I haven't made. So I haven't made these long sleeve tops here or the jacket. I have made the cardigan. A few things are cut out already here. I've already got black skirts and I've ticked the grey skirt off, etc. But as I made them, I ticked them off. There's some things that I do need to make. And I also drew, badly, the shoes that I also had. And I stuck this, or pinned it, onto my pin board. And that gave me so much more inspiration than a written list because I could literally visually see what I was aiming for. And I was thinking, oh yeah, I can cut that out and make that up this weekend and I can put this and this together. So yeah, that was my visual aid this season. Like I said, I'm not an artist, I can't draw. And if you look at these, I mean, yeah. This jacket, one sleeve is actually shorter than the other and it's crooked. It's completely cockeyed. The buttons are completely off skew. But it didn't matter. It doesn't matter how you draw it or what inspiration you have, but that really helped me. So if it helps you, grab it with both hands and go for it. I did buy a few accessories this season as well, but these will take me into the winter capsule and even into summer and spring as well. I bought a couple of belts. Now, I am not a belt person. I don't wear belts. I've never worn belts. Well, I have, but they were usually like in the through the belt loops of jeans. I don't do that anymore. However, watching the ladies on all the wardrobe videos that I've been watching and the styling videos on YouTube, I thought, do you know what? I'd quite like a belt. So I popped into TK Maxx and went to the belt section. It was about that big, I think, that wide. And 2 belts immediately caught my eye. Black leather belts with it's a nice gold buckle. Would have been happier if it was silver, but it's not, it's gold, that's how it is. So Michael Kors belts. So I did splash out on that little bit. I wore that actually with the skirt and the top around my waist to give some definition to the faux dress that I was wearing. So that looked really good on the day, and I was so pleased I'd bought the belt. And I couldn't leave this belt behind. It's a Kate Spade belt, but it's in kind of black and white kind of animal print, and it's got the Kate Spade buckle on there, silver one. Now what you can do is you can twist this round and have, whoops, the black side as your front side as well, which I didn't realise when I bought it. So I bought both. So yeah, I've actually got 3 belts there, I guess. But this side is gorgeous, and I wore this with the rosy and the black urban pants with a black vest top for my photographs that I took for the Rosie on social media. And I thought the belt really added a bit of something to the outfit. It just gave me a waist where I just looked like I was all in black underneath. So that really gave me a nice waist definition, and I was really pleased. So what's next? Well, I'm not going to tell you my plans for this week or this month. I'm going to tell you my plans for the next season, and I'll give you a roundup as I do them sort of en masse. I'm not going to do a roundup every week because sometimes I don't get anything done. It would be nice to make a few of these tops. Bad drawing coming up again. I've got a few plain tops I want to make. I've got a spotty top I want to make here. And I've also got a pair of jeans, a couple of pairs of jeans, and some grey linen trousers I want to make, as well as a few more skirts. I've got a Christmas night out planned for my work do. I've got my own business, so we go out in a little kind of group who've got small businesses. So I want to make a red version of the faux dress, the grey faux dress that I showed to you. So definitely want to make that, and like I said, a few more long sleeve tops. When I finish the clothes on that bad drawing, I'm going to make myself another drawing and fill in some more gaps in my wardrobe. Let me know what you have planned for your winter wardrobe. Let me know what you've made for your autumn wardrobe. I would love to hear. Until next time, happy sewing. Bye bye.